I cut our grocery budget in half. I only spend $150 every 2 weeks on our groceries. Pardon me eating, but I just couldn't wait. We're gonna use a bunch of our leftovers from last week and make apple pie wontons for dessert. They're so good. I already peeled up a bunch of apples. Now using the smallest blade on my chopper, chopping them up real tiny. Lord knows, if I sat there cutting them up that tiny, I'd be here forever. Put these into our skillet. I'm excited about this recipe because I feel like we always have recipes for like leftover bananas or leftover zucchini or pumpkin. Into this, I'm going to add some brown sugar, half a cup or so. The cinnamon and sugar that are mixed together already. I'm just gonna put a good coating of that over the top. Put in a few cranks of salt because salt makes sweet things sweeter. And some cornstarch. I'm also gonna put a little nub of butter in there. And I'm gonna put in some water, just enough so I see it come up on the sides. Okay, hi, editing Nikki here. I realized that I didn't get the footage of me actually cooking it, or my camera lost it. So basically you're gonna cook it like it's apple pie filling until all of the apples are like just cooked, they're still a little crispy, and it's kind of thick and bubbly, and then you're gonna put it in your fridge and let it cool down completely. Okay, once this is completely cooled off in the fridge, our wonton wrappers. I took my wonton wrappers and cut this little side off because they're normally kind of like a rectangle so that they're a square. This is 1 teaspoon scoop. Put that right in the middle. Finger wet with some water, and then just go around all the sides, and then just pull your sides up like this. And then pinch along your filling, just like that. Now, if you want to eat them today, you're going to freeze them for like 10 minutes and then you will fry them. Also can keep them in your freezer for up to a year. Fry them off when you're ready to eat. For testing your oil, you always want a wooden stick or a skewer or toothpick, something. You're going to put it down into your oil, and you see that if there's bubbles that come up on the wood, that means it's ready to fry. If there's no bubbles, it's not ready. Gonna drop them in and let them cook. Make sure you flip them over halfway through so they get golden brown everywhere. As soon as they come out, I'm gonna use some of this cinnamon sugar on top, but you also could do powdered sugar. So don't want to burn myself on one of these, but I just can't wait. Okay, let's see. Look at that with the apple pie on the inside. That's spectacular. If you like simple, creative recipes that don't have a whole bunch of waste because we use up all of our leftovers, make sure you give me a like and a follow.